Hey there, it's Nick Albino from Magnolia Clubhouse.
And I'm Alex Baldassare from Fountain House.
Welcome, Alex. Thanks for
man.
coming.
Appreciate it.
Well, one thing we're certainly curious of, everybody has an interesting path to the clubhouse.
Yes.
Tell us about yours. So how did you come to find out about the model or work at Fountain House, whatever might have came first?
Yes, so I had a little bit of an interesting path to the clubhouse. My dream was to become a poetry professor. And so I did not go to school for social work, mental health, none of that. I literally went to rhyming school. And so in time, I was able to become a college professor. It was wonderful. It did not pay enough money, and I wasn't going to be able to live. So what I then did was I entered into Google career, curriculum, and community, just because I figured that if I could get two of the three, even one of the three, I'd be able to wind up in a place that I'd be really happy being with. And lo and behold, Fountain House was looking for a curriculum assistant, and the rest was history. I had no idea what I was walking into, but it's 6 years later, and I am so fortunate to be part of this community and working with folks like yourself.
Wow, awesome. And so, Fountain House, I've never been, sounds lovely and
Sure.
and on a scale unimaginable to some other clubhouses out there.
Yeah, for sure.
But I know you do a lot of work to scale what you do to size for others and things like that. So tell us about your partnerships with other clubs in the model and the kinds of work you do out there.
Yeah. I think, first of all, I appreciate all those kind words about Fountain House, but my goodness, Magnolia Clubhouse is gorgeous. I mean, just walking around, it might just be because we've had great weather the past 2 days too, but I mean, everything from the main building to going over to this building, it's just so incredible to see how involved everybody is. Mm-hmm. And so my job at Fountain House is Director of Network Services. And I actually overlook this project called the National Network, which is essentially identifying like-minded organizations like you guys who are committed to essentially three things specifically. One being data and research, being able to collect uniform data and research, not just in Ohio, but alongside New York and a few other places, and being able to conduct research in real time together transparently. The next thing is policy and advocacy, making sure that member voices are heard across the entire country so that folks can have their say on the matter and help actually deliver the latest and greatest legislation and inputs on legislation across the aisle, right? And the last thing is just encouraging innovation. We believe that the next best thing for Clubhouse isn't necessarily going to come from 47th Street, which is where Fountain House is located, but instead might be the incredible things you guys are doing here in Magnolia, like having your own TV studio or perhaps an incredible young adult program that nobody knows about right now. But if we can be in communication and in partnership together, we believe that we're going to be able to find the next best thing, and it's probably going to come from you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the longer I'm in the clubhouse world, the way that we share, learn, and grow together, and how that synergy just adds to and multiplies what we do and our outreach. It's kind of the magical part about the clubhouse world.
100%, and I think it's just on us to keep the conversation going. Honestly, not to oversimplify it, but the fact is that because I get to talk to you today, I'm able to learn more, and hopefully, we can just keep that back and forth going.
Excellent, man. So perfect time to ask you, how do we keep this model growing? How do we keep the clubhouse model growing here at home, abroad, anywhere?
Yeah, I honestly think it's a continuation of the incredible work that you guys are doing, and this isn't me blowing smoke by any means necessary, but you guys just recently are helping to oversee the expansion of clubhouses in Ohio to the tune of 7 new clubhouses. That's incredible. The role that Fountain House helps to play and through the network is that we're able to provide any necessary technical assistance, support, anything at all that can help you in that pursuit, so that when we do come together, they will be able to advocate not just on behalf of expansion in Ohio, but we can use you guys as an example elsewhere and say, look what they were able to accomplish with the right supports necessary and in communication with folks across the entire country. And that's how we're going to be able to change the systems at play right now, so that potentially one day soon you'll be able to go to social work school, and on the way out you understand that there's a federal grant to the tune of $100,000 to open up a clubhouse. Now, that's far from happening, but if we do our job the right way, that pipe dream could become a reality. And so the only way that we're going to be able to do that, though, is in partnership with each other. So to create inclusive spaces where voices can be heard and to also collaborate in real time with each other. That's how I hope we're able to continue to grow the model.
Yeah, with those tools and resources and people backing such a powerful mission, right? I mean,
Absolutely.
That dream seems attainable.
Yeah.
And it's exciting to
I think we're living the
to
beginning of
strive
the
for
dream.
it.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Anything else? Well, any thoughts?
Yeah, we're both from New York.
Cleveland, or,
Yeah, we're both.
Hey,
Upstate New York, not so upstate New York. I mean, just two New York guys, just, sharing the air.
that's right.
Who knows what can happen? This is where the magic happens.
Here in Cleveland, Ohio.
Absolutely.
Cleveland. You didn't know. It starts here.
Now you do.
Alex,
Nick,
thank you
such a pleasure.
so much. My pleasure is mine.
It's his.